Head of the Justice and Liberties for All Committee. Yasser Louati joins us now from the French capital, Paris. Yasser, good to have you on the show. This concept of Islamo-leftism, I mean, do you think that it is an attempt that's been conjured up by the French government to silence certain issues?
Well, two things. We have to remember that Emmanuel Macron, right after launching his campaign against so-called Islamist separatism back in early October 2020, he gave the instructions to his government that we need, quote unquote, to flood the public debate with anti-Islamist narrative. Here we are today. So not 1 week goes by without a controversy sparked by this government. The number two point, sir, is remember that a few weeks ago, Gérald Darmanin, the Minister of Interior, debated supposedly Marine Le Pen, the far-right leader, and he accused her, quote-unquote, of being too soft on Islam, which means that the current government is on the right side of the far-right itself. So this is a problem that we are going to deal with until the next election. So yes, Emmanuel Macron has created another controversy to stay under the spotlight and to again dismiss all the burning issues we have ongoing today in France in the midst of the pandemic. You know, 1 million people have fallen below the poverty line. 600 professors have called for the resignation of this Minister of Higher Education, while at the same time, the Minister of Interior himself is supporting the police and its brutality against blacks and Arabs. So make no mistake about it, this is about maintaining the narrative and the focus on these identity issues, and then pose as the savior of the very nation they are, splitting apart.
In both of your answers, Yasser, you linked it to Islam. And how much of this anti-Islamic rhetoric we're seeing in France, is it going to be an issue in the upcoming elections?
Sir, it has been an issue for over 2 decades, but things are getting worse under Emmanuel Macron. I mean, for the Minister of Interior himself to go into a one-upmanship against Marine Le Pen and accuse her of being too soft on not political Islam, radicalization, or Islamism against Islam, it shows us that, yes, the anti-Muslim sentiment in France is at an all-time high under a so-called liberal president. So right now, there are reasons to worry, not only for Muslims' freedom of speech, for Muslims' right to practice their religion and to exist as citizens, but also for the state of this nation. We, using anachronistic terms like fascism might be a bit pushing for it, but there are reasons to worry when the government can single-handedly turn France into a country where the far right has won the battle of ideas. I have one joke from our organization in our latest debates. One of them said, the problem with the 2022 election with Macron, we might have to vote for Marine Le Pen in order for us to stop the far right.
All right. Yasser Louati, I'll have to leave it there. I'm sorry. We're just running out of time, but thank you very much for joining us. I do appreciate your analysis.